Hey, what's up guys, Vic here and welcome back to the channel. I'm finally back. Honestly, I really missed recording videos. I'm so excited because today I'm gonna be playing something quite special and different from what I usually play. Today we're going to play Yume Nikki PS. This game is a fan-made remake of the original 2D version of this game, which I haven't played honestly. I only found out about this game, or about Yume Nikki in general, through this game, and it was on Twitter. And what really fascinated me about this game is that this game runs on the original PlayStation. For me personally, PlayStation 1 was my first ever console I experienced for the first time like 15 years ago, I think. I have so many great memories playing on it, and it's nice to see that there are developers that actually still make games for it. Of course, this is not like a huge developer. The indie scene is still there that actually wants to make games for PlayStation 1. I did do some research on some PlayStation projects, and there are some people that make PlayStation 1 games, but not to this level, honestly. This is honestly one of the most impressive PlayStation 1, new PlayStation 1 games I've ever seen. So I can't wait to jump into this game and play it today and right now. And yeah, before we get into this, I want to shout out the original developer. Also the original developer, but also most importantly, the developer of this project, Elias. And I think he did an amazing job on this one. I did see the original trailer. I did see some of his added features. Like, I did follow the project for some time, and it really amazes me how much work went into it, and it's overall amazing, honestly. So I want to give him a shout out. I'm gonna leave a link to the HIO in the description, and also to his Twitter, and also to his YouTube channel, just so you can check him out. See what kind of content he has, of course, if you find it interesting, of course, but go check him out. And also what kind of video it would be if I didn't plug my stuff in, of course. So I got socials as well. Go check them out. Feel free to check them out, right? It's nothing I'm forcing you to do that, but go check it out if you do follow them. I do post some stuff there occasionally. And most importantly, guys, if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you have anything else to say, comment section is just for that, so leave a comment down below. And of course, the most important one, if you want to support me, not just by liking, but also subscribing, I have a video series coming up on this channel that is kind of a foreshadowing to this game. Not the original game, but again, it's a really similar game to this one. So don't miss out on that one, and subscribe to the channel. It really mean a lot to me. Anyway, enough yap, and let's just get right into it. So essentially, I did do a little bit of research. Basically, Yume Nikki means dream diary in Japanese. So this is the flow of the game. It kind of is like a walking simulator. I don't mind, honestly. I don't really care what kind of genre it is. And this is the game flow. So you are in your room, you get into the bed, you dream, and you do stuff in dreams, walk around, and then you wake up. And by pressing select, you wake up. Dreaming. Check characters to get new effects. Activate effects to gain new abilities from the menu. And drop effects in the door room by pressing L2. And saving is not available in this game because this is a demo, so yeah. I would love to see a full release, honestly. Controls, we got drop effects, of course, like some of the stuff that was mentioned. Cool PlayStation 1 controller. Kind of like a orthographic view of it. We jump with triangle, which is interesting, and you interact with X. I mean, It's actually from opposite, kind of, compared to The Last of Us. I mean, you don't really. I mean, you interact with X, but also if you want to jump, you press X as well. And then you can also sit and run with square. We got inventory and yeah, wake up. And here we are. He and here we are, guys. Look at this. I don't hear much. Actually, hold on. Yeah. So this is Yume Nikki. Here we go. Now we're playing as Mado or Madotsuki. And well, this is her room mostly. We can go. I think we can. Oh. Yeah, you can see that Silent Hill fog, you know. I think Elias also like tried to implement it and he made a video about that and how it works. When I was watching it, I was like, "Oh yeah, I understand everything what you're saying." Jumping around. You can go through the bar if you, like this is next gen stuff. Next gen ability. Like Mado can die, and that's a good thing. Of course. She can die. She's immortal. And that's fine by me, honestly. We can go to here. Yeah, we can. As you can see. This is where you originally saved your game. Did it? Yeah, and you can just do this. I think you could do something with this chair, but I don't know how to do that. And we have our bed. Yeah, I mean, it's a simple room. Like, it's really PlayStation 1, from what I can remember, but also kind of feels... It genuinely feels modern. Like, if you are kind of into... I mean, newly released PlayStation 1 games, like, quote-unquote, like, graphically they look like PlayStation 1 games. But they're actually not, because they're much more demanding than... Much more demanding to run them on the actual PlayStation 1, but this is actually on a PlayStation 1. We got a Sony TV, damn. That's nice. And then we have a Super Nintendo. Okay, maybe it is Super Nintendo, I don't know. Now we can actually play games in this game. That's also crazy to me that you can do that on a PlayStation 1, and I don't know how many games had the ability to do that. And we can play Nasu. Which I don't know what that means, I didn't do that much research. Yeah. Kikiyama is the original developer of this game, so... And it is essentially it. Kind of like endless... I don't know what you pick up there and... Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, I mean... Okay, nah. Damn it. Alright, essentially this is the game, really. It looked like this guy... looks like a elephant that just picks up... Got a bonus, nice. Oh no. So yeah, and this is like a cool small mini game that you can play. I assume that you can find more games in the original. Which is also really cool. Wow, okay. Alright, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But it's pretty cool, honestly. I mean, there's nothing else to play in that game, really. Also, something I want to try. You need to turn on the TV first. Oh yeah, she does it. So if you turn on the TV, then she turns it on and then plays the game. So it plays both animations essentially. Okay. Alright. Sorry for... Yeah, she's sad. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Natsu. Sorry. Mado. Damn it. Okay, and yeah, we can go anywhere else other than this room. But right here, what we have here is a bed. And this is where all the magic happens. I'm sorry about that, yeah. Okay, this is where all the stuff happens, alright? Not magic, any kind of magic. You also go in bed. This game is actually really cute, alright? Alright, I'm losing my mind how cute the game is. And yeah, we're dreaming now. This is where things happen. This is where stuff happens. Wow. You also get a soundtrack with it. And hold on, let me try something. Okay, I don't know. Oh! Yeah, this is what I saw in the trailer for this game. I was like, how do I do this? Okay, I need to go back, right? Okay, there we go. Okay. Whew. We can move around the chair, that's nice. That's really cool. And also we can go to bed inside of a dream. It also works. But yeah. I'm glad I did the chair thing because I wanted to do that. But I couldn't do that in the room. And yeah, like and I can see some creepy things on the TV. Like you can see yourself gajillion times. Fun fact, I tried to record this game through OBS, but it didn't work. Hold on, let me turn off the TV so I can preserve some energy. And now we can go outside the room. And this is essentially it. So you experience dreams, or different kinds of dreams, and explore them, mostly. Well, this one's creepy. That door is creepy as hell. I'm not gonna go in there. But yeah, that's honestly essentially this game, really. Like, you walk around, you experience dreams, and then you just write in the diary. And that's kind of what I really like about the idea is that the dream diary is basically like you journal into diaries, right? If you had a journal or a diary journal or whatever. Essentially what you do is when you save the game, she just reflects. And once the game is saved, she's done reflecting, pretty much. I don't know if you can look at the diary in the official or, well, the original game, but I would have to play that for myself. If you want to see it, I would love to play it on the channel, and I think I eventually will do that. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, we can go inside of this door right here. And we'll see what we got here. Matter what we got ourselves into, what the hell? What is this? Jesus. Okay, alright. And yeah, essentially this is what we do. We experience the game as is, like this. You know, this dream, like this is kind of like a really weird one. I think there's more pleasing dreams to experience. And since this is PlayStation 1, and I did mention like some games that I played on PlayStation 1, I did play a lot. Or one of the games that I have, or one of the 3 main games that I actually played was Gran Turismo 2. That was a demo of that game. And then we have Crash 2 and Tekken 3. One of my entire favorite games, really, like, entire favorite games until... Yeah, I mean, they're really, like, my childhood, essentially, so... Yeah, I did play some other games like Croc 2, which is also kind of like Crash Bandicoot. Like, there are a lot of mascot games back in the 90s. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, really, when it comes to that. But I recently got more games. I mean, throughout the years as well, I did get Gran Turismo 1, 2, like the full releases. I didn't have the full release of the second game. Voice crack, okay. I didn't have the full release of the second game so I got it now. A couple years ago, actually. Then there are some rally games. Like, I do have a lot of racing games, and that was unintentionally I did that. So I did get Colin McRae. Like, Colin McRae. Yeah, I did get Colin McRae Rally 1 and 2. I found it for like a good price, so you know, that's also really nice to see there. And what else we got? Yeah, Ridge Racer Type 4, and what else? I don't know. I can't remember, but I recently, like a couple days ago, I actually got Need for Speed 4. If you're in Europe, it's gonna be called Road Challenge instead of Highest Stakes. Or, you know, I'm just getting... Essentially, the fourth game is called High Stakes or Road Challenge. Road Challenge mostly in Europe, and in US it's called High Stakes, essentially. So yeah. And we found something actually. Here's the hat and scarf. Nice. Okay, hold on, let me check it out. Wow. Okay, I don't know how to drop the effect. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, we got a hat and scarf. Nice. Cute as hell. Like, what also, like, I know this game is not that complex like other games, like I mentioned right now. But I'm quite impressed that it doesn't have to load in anything. Like, you just... Essentially, like, you would have to load an entire model of Mado with this style. But I think it's, like, on top of her head. Like, this hat and scarf. I don't know. I have no idea, like, how Elias did it. But I did get into some of that, you know, PlayStation style stuff. Development. Stuff. It's stuff because it's a lot of stuff. Okay, a lot of things that you need to do. It's not the most easiest thing, that's for sure. And also, especially for a limited console like PlayStation 1 or even N64. So yeah, I have some games on PlayStation 1. I do. I got a modest library of games. And, you know, I think we should go. I don't know if there's anything else to explore. I have no clue. Let me do a little bit of exploring. Maybe we can find something. For example, I haven't seen this. That's crazy. I don't know if there's more effects to find. I mean, this is like... You can't expect much. Like, I'm glad that I actually found something here because it's so big. And I've been running for I don't know how long at this point. It's been a couple of minutes. Oh, here we go. We got something else in here. And this looks like a restroom. But it looks like this is for male. I don't think it is. Well, it's a restroom and a female went into male bathrooms or restrooms. God damn it. Wow. Mata, you have no shame to go in? Just kidding. I don't care. I don't care. You need to do your job. You need to do your thing. It's entirely fine. Doesn't matter if it's males or females, whatever. Who cares? I mean, there's no rules in games, especially in this world where you dream and where you're alone and you experience weird dreams and you go crazy. Because I'm going crazy. Actually, I'm going crazy listening to this soundtrack for a couple of minutes now already. And there's a... Wow. I find two things. I mean, we can go try and sleep in here. Probably the worst idea to do that. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There's nothing else to see here. I mean, I can go to the peak. Okay, that whatever. I wanted to say this is the peak of the mountain, like this wall, but whatever. Whatever. Let's just go home. I mean, experience some other stuff that we can do in this game. But I need to find the door. I mean, what we can do is, I think from whatever, doesn't matter. We can go through the door if it allow me. Yeah, it will. If it will allow me to do something. Okay, we're back. We got my effect. We got the hat. And yeah, okay, we can go in there. Maybe here? Okay, okay, I need to go like this. Here we go. Another dream. Me world. Dreamy world. Now this is actually perfect. It's December. It should be snowy, but it's not. Where I live. Perfect. And I came prepared. With my hat and scarf. Now this is where you can see the fog, you know, do its job, do its thing. Like actually, like for Silent Hill, for example, it's really famous for the fog, of course, if you know Silent Hill. But essentially, like, it's faked, honestly. It's still, like, surprisingly people say, like, in order to make this game less demanding, we need to add fog or whatever. That's not the case, actually. Like, this is not that type of fog, but also it's still complex to do on PlayStation 1. Or the technique that they used to make the fog. And essentially, I think this is like a similar version of that fog. We got an igloo here. We can go inside here. Let's see what... Ooh! Oh, damn it! Doo-doo. Can we... Okay, we can't jump on this. Nice. I don't know what the hell that is. I need to play the first game. Need to play the original game to understand why that is there. What it's for. Because that's like, oh well, it's not available in the demo. Well, damn it. I want to play. I want to know what it is. I don't. Okay, maybe it's not for playing stuff, but yeah. Like, it might seem like this is endless, but actually it's not. Like, the world just repeats itself, and it's actually feels like it's endless. But there's like one map, and when you go kind of off, then it starts to render in the other parts of the map, original map. So if you go outside a certain border, like, it starts rendering. Like, imagine a tile. I think the best way to describe this is imagining a tile of like a block. And if you go from one corner, let's say from bottom corner to the top right corner, or bottom left corner to the top right corner, it's essentially just makes it like the extension of that. And then you just can go across the map. But you would have to really know where it is. We got another set of igloos here. I think like 3 of them are here. This one doesn't have anything inside, so maybe in the full game there might be something in there, or maybe it's just like, yeah, this one's empty. Okay, yeah, this one's empty as well, so there's nothing else to see in there. Damn. Okay, I think this is another. This one's empty as well. So we have 3 empty. Yeah, 3 empty igloos. 4. Okay, we have a 4th one. But this one... Ooh! Hello! I can do anything. Damn. Well, maybe... Hold on, I can sit down. Okay, maybe not, actually. Oh, okay. So this... Okay, I assume this is what it is. Look at the bangs, oh my god. Wow. Was not expecting that. Okay, let me actually get rid of the scarf. And we can just sit here and sleep. As well. Wow. Nah, I mean, nothing else is good. I don't know. Like, I think you can kind of wake... I think you can wake up the person. Actually, it's cold. Hold on, let me... There we go. It's like, well, I wasn't able to, you know, get rid of the scarf or the effect. Like dropping it, I don't know how that works. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't bother me at all. Okay. Like, we did found some stuff. I mean, there should be another effect in theory, like if each dream has its own effect that you can find, then there should be one somewhere. I have no idea where. I will try my best to find something. Also, a bed is inside of every single dream that you can find. So that's also something that I need to look for. A bed. Yeah, let's find it. Why not? Hope you guys are enjoying this, honestly. This is... I mean, I know this is like, oh, you're just going from one place to another. Okay, we got another tree. You can guide yourself with this, I think, like with objects. You can just go there. So, damn, this is gonna be really hard to find the door again. But we can try something else, another way of escaping. Okay, nothing. I think these are the same igloos we found. I mean, not really, actually. This shouldn't be it. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that these are the same ones. Let me just check. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna check them out. This... I lost it. I think there should be one there. Whatever. Okay, or you know what? Actually, the best thing would be to... I found the igloos. So if I go... Well, I assume this is south, or... This could be south or north. Whatever. Let me just go and see. Like, what we can find. Like, the game guides you with stuff. It tries to guide you, so... And there's another tree. And there's another tree again. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Something else happened. Kind of just popped in. Oh, we found the door. Okay. It's like a secret passage to the door, right? Okay, so yeah, I was right. This is south. If I go down, I mean that's what I mostly did. So if I found the igloos again, man, this map is pretty large. But if I find the igloos again, so we have a tree here. You know what? Like, if I find an effect again, which that's my goal, to find another effect. I mean, I didn't find anything other than like a plate of something that just didn't want me to interact with because it's not the full game. It's not even fully implemented in the game, I assume. I mean, of course it's not. Since it's a demo and stuff. Kind of a fun fact. Elias. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, hold on, let me... Yeah, you know what? Elias. I think it sounds cool. Cooler. Oh. Well, guys, I think we found a peak. Let's go. Yes. Also, we can walk around as a snowman. Okay, you know what? Actually, let me try it. Let me actually try it out. Nice. Masking with the world. Let's go. Yes. Alright, Elias actually worked on this for a month, but he also... Of course, he has experience with making games and stuff. And of course, like one of his projects that he did, or his project, basically his own game that he has, is, how should I say this? It's like, it's also PlayStation 1, but also it's like, here we go, okay, we found, whatever. Basically, he tried to build his own game inside of, you know, just PlayStation 1, basically the style of PlayStation 1. Then he kind of took this game, since I think it's really popular to make fan games of, Yume Nikki, and many fans are just making fan games of it, of course. And we can go through the trees. Nice. Oh, we found a bed. Nice. Let's go. Ooh, here we go. So we found a bed. And yeah, Elias. Okay, hold on. Let me actually just get rid of it. Right. Yeah, Elias essentially built his game inside of PlayStation 1. I mean, he had it before somewhere else. I don't know where exactly, or how he built it. But he did make a PlayStation 1 game of his own, and then he tried to make a fan game of this. You know, I think that was a really solid choice, to be honest. That's honestly really cool. And now people just want it. Like, it became really popular. Like, everybody talked about it. Everybody's like, oh, really excited about Yume Nikki and like this project as well. So it would be really nice to see the full game. Yeah, and I'm running. Like, I really need to explore as much as I can. I don't want to spend too much time on this, of course, but we did found a bed. I don't know what else is there to explore, but I think there has to be some kind of something. Or if I found the igloos, I think I should be able to find the effect. That's what I assume. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, we found the trees. And I got distracted. Or maybe like hold on. If we find something interesting, then we just go to the sides. I don't know. We'll see. Or yeah, maybe if we get lost, like, it's really not that... It's really hard to, you know, get the... Okay, I don't know if you can keep the effects. Oh, hello there. What's up? Hello. Oh, wow. Who are you? Are you a miss or a... Who are you? Wow, I don't know. Who are you? Sir? I think it's a miss. Okay, let me go inside your igloo. Ooh. We got some 60 FPS action. Let's go. In the game. Well, I can't interact with this person. Hello? Do you know where the other effect is inside this world? Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna... They don't want to talk to me. I tried to interact and they didn't even bother. Damn it. I was just trying to be kind and this is what I get. Okay, so we have I think that these are the original set of igloos. It really gets confusing. Like, you're just like experiencing this, pretty much. It's like experiencing Death Stranding, which I would like to also play on the channel. So feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see Death Stranding. Actually, I might actually play it sooner than expected on the channel. Yeah, I mean, this is more of an experience. I'm not gonna say this is more therapeutic compared to Death Stranding from what I've seen and what other people said. This is more like, I guess some of these dreamy world, Jesus, I think some of these dreamy worlds can be therapeutic. Like, for example, this one is actually pretty chill. You know, pretty cozy and stuff. It's a shame that it's not snowing where I live, but whatever. It's fine. It's completely fine. At least I have snow in Yume Nikki, that's what matters the most. On demand, actually. I would just, I feel like snowy would be nice, you know, snowy environment. That kind of made me think if there's like a map of a beach level. Maybe, I don't know. Again, I assume that there is quite a lot of things. Oh, hello there. Again, we found Miss, who are you? Who are you? What do you want from us? I mean, what do I want from you? Sorry. Ooh. Yuki Onna? Hold on. Nice, we are ghosts now. Let's go. Yes. Thank you, ghost lady. Wow. Very cute. Look at this game. This is the game of the year. Not what, Expedition 30. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Well, I haven't seen a peak with a tree before. And yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty much the game. Like, I mean, this is one of the effects, right? I think this is the only one I found. Like, a ghost gave me an effect, and this is it, pretty much. Okay, I can still drop the effect. Like it said, I don't know. Like, I did press L2 and it didn't do much. It didn't do anything, actually. Not much. What am I saying? Jesus. Alright. Okay, so let me try to find the door. Okay, let's just go. This is essentially what this game is. It's peak. It's the greatest game of all time. Honestly. Like I said, I said this many times and many people are gonna ask this same thing. Seriously, like generally check out the game. If you can, check out the game. It is really... It's nice, honestly. It really is cool. It's a nice experience. You know, and if you want to try something that's out of your comfort zone, then I think this is pretty much it, really. It's really cool. Also, like I said, like I already mentioned, go check out Elias. He does a lot of crazy stuff there, like, not just for this game, but also for his game. And he might actually come back to develop his game. Like, of course, like, again, I would like to see his game, what he has installed. What he wants to say with his game, you know, the narrative, the content, you know, all that stuff. And everything. I think there might be some possibilities, like, with certain effects, you will have, like, more chance to talk to some people, I guess. Again, that might be one of those things. I don't know. I need to play the original game to actually understand what this whole thing is, you know. Or maybe it's not, like, maybe some things are not entirely in the demo, which, again, that's the whole point. So yeah, like, genuinely, go check out the game. I highly recommend it. If you want to try something else, other than just playing similar games that you play, like, this is like, you don't even have to install the game anymore, you can just play it in the browser. If you want the most authentic experience, I would play the game originally, but I can't, because I don't have CDRs, and I think I should be able to put it on a disc, but I don't have CDRs. I only have DVDs, and that's probably not gonna work. Whatever, doesn't matter. But I would like to try the game out on actual PlayStation 1, that's for sure. What else? Yeah, just go check out Elias, like, honestly, seriously, go check him out. He also has a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna actually put all his links in the description, why not? Whatever, does not matter. Does not matter to me. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I like to see more games like this. Like, generally, like on PlayStation 1. And what's amazing is that you build it for PlayStation 1, then you can port it to PC. And then you have, like, essentially, like, the actual PlayStation 1 experience of this game. On, like, a different platform, so it's nice. Not much else to say, honestly, really. Like, let me try to find the door. I mean, I could talk about YouTube and what I actually think about YouTube now. Okay, yeah, this is the peak we found before. Okay, I think we should go somewhere here. Find a tree. Yeah, let me talk about YouTube. Why not? So, basically, things were, like, again, I tried to record when I had the chance, but it did not happen, like, really, like, usually I have to wait till I get home to record. But, you know, I don't know what else. Like, I try my best to record as much as I can. Sometimes I'm not in the mood. And sometimes I'm so, how should I say this? Sometimes I'm just like, just can't properly record, and this video is gonna have some hiccups with commentary. Probably I'm still getting used to it. Or maybe there's so many things that I want to talk about, and I just can't put it in the words. Into words. Jesus. Got another peak here. Let me... Okay, yeah, let's go like this. So yeah, I wanted to record this. I wanted to record mini games before. Actually, I was planning to play that one game series that I wanted to play back in, like, late October, which didn't happen because I still played The Last of Us. But it's fine. Hold on. Jeez, I'm starting to see things, like, that are not there. I thought I saw like a tree or something. Oh well. Yeah, and again, I tried to keep up with YouTube, but I'm glad that I actually took a break from YouTube a little bit. Even though I should be taking this easy, not to take it too seriously, and just, do some stuff. Honestly, like, my personal experience with, like, YouTube and what I think. Hey, what's up? Can I... How can you make this even cuter? Like, how? Okay, so, okay, whatever. Merry Christmas. Okay, bye. Alright, whatever, that was, like, completely random. Yeah, anyway. Like I said, like, my experience with YouTube now, it's like... It's... you have some expectations from YouTube, like, you kind of expect to see some growth. Sometimes you don't even get that, which is, I guess that's just the way it is, And there's a lot of spread negativity, like, people talking about AI, YouTube, and everything. I don't know, like, I think you should enjoy the process instead of just looking at subscribers and stuff. And honestly, like I said, like, people should be the ones that actually engage, not the algorithm. Algorithm will try to do its best to... Oh, hold on. I thought I could scare her or something. Also, what's surprising is that I can't change back. Oh, weird. Okay, let's go back with normal Yume. Jesus. With normal Mado. Like I was saying, like, you should be enjoying the process for what it is, not because you want to, make money or be famous, because that's, like... I realize, like, again, like, my brain just kind of interprets things and makes you kind of feel like, oh yeah, you can, it would be nice to just be famous and stuff, but it's like, it's not as easy, first of all, and it's also a lot of time. You have to put a lot of time into it. And I think the best way to get famous, or not the best way. I don't want to make a tutorial on like how to become famous or something. Like the point of the YouTube shouldn't be you becoming famous, but you actually enjoying what you're doing. And that's essentially pretty much it. And I think that's pretty much you enjoying what you're doing. You probably are not gonna be good at it. Like this video might not be really good, and honestly, it's a shame because this game is cool and I can't even properly speak sometimes. But whatever, it's fine. I'm doing it. That's the most important thing. I'm enjoying myself. I'm just experiencing a game, and that's what I wanted this channel to be in the first place. At least at the beginning, of course. Later on, I would like to do some other stuff. But again, yeah, you kind of have some expectations from growth. I think you shouldn't really look at that. Checking analytics is not going to help. I think the only time you should check analytics is when you're making a video. That's pretty much it, really. And also be kind of open about, like, being active. Because here's the thing, like, I did actually... Throughout the period I was, like, on this quote-unquote break, I didn't interact with social media for I don't know how long. And actually I enjoyed it. Actually I had a blast, if I'm being honest. Like I had a good time just not being on social media, just doing my own thing, just whatever. Maybe playing some games a little bit if I had the time for it. Actually yeah, I completely forgot. Like, I did buy on PlayStation 4, I mean actually PlayStation 3 store, I actually got Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Like the original Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. And I'm really glad that Sony, what they did with PlayStation 4 is that they merged the stores together. So now you pretty much own those games on the new PlayStation 4 and 5 store. Because 4 and 5, like PlayStation 4 store and 5 store, doesn't really change anything, and they're linked from the beginning, since, you know, PlayStation 5 can play PlayStation 4 games simply, you know, easily, without any issues. It's nice to see that you can own something, then they bring it back, and you can have it there. But also, what I want to mention is that this game, or not this game in particular, like it's really hard to bring many games like this to new platforms, if not some being completely entirely impossible. I mean, I'm one of those people that says that nothing is impossible. Honestly, if you experience some crap or some shit in this world, then you're like, oh, everything is possible. Honestly, if somebody says something like this is impossible to do, well, you're wrong, because everything is possible. And I believe in that. I think it's possible, but it will be so, like, first of all, not time consuming. Like, yeah, sure, to some extent, but also certain games for PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 even, if you really want those games to be back, then you would have to spend a lot of money for licenses. For example, like I mentioned, like some racing games. If you want to bring Gran Turismo 1 or even Gran Turismo 2 into to the new platforms on like PlayStation 4 or 5, you know, emulating it, the emulation process itself is not the problem. Like, they would spend some time to make sure that the game works. The problem is somewhere else, and the problem is that you're gonna spend a hell of a lot of time working with other companies, essentially. Essentially, if you have a licensed game, or a game with licensed things, if it's a brand or whatever, you're essentially buying this license just so you can use it in your game, or in their game, essentially. You know, like some racing games are like this, yada yada yada. And it's always about profit. I understand that, but also it's kind of like a shame, because, you know, it's a part of like something, like a culture or whatever. Like, it's a part of the culture, and then you just, like, you know, can do anything with it. I like licensed cars and games, of course, like, or even like some made up brands. It's fine, honestly. But it's a shame that there's like these like gates that you have to go through in order to greenlight it. Not to mention like bringing Resident Evil 2 finally to like being officially back is nice to see, of course. I know that the company that emulates these games for PlayStation 1 is doing most of the job. It's not even Capcom, and I genuinely thought it was Capcom and other companies that do this, but it's not. It's not even Capcom, it's a different company that does it for them. Which I find that crazy, honestly. I find it pretty crazy. But yeah, it's like fine, like, again, they put their efforts somewhere else, of course, whatever, it's fine. Like, the fact that we have it, it's nice to see, you know, being officially there. The only thing that I don't really like is that, well, the game doesn't really have official trophy support. That's pretty much it, really. But yeah, for licensed games, it's a pain. Like, they could replace textures, they could replace brands, just like Fruit Duck Station. But yeah, it honestly just, yeah. It's a lot of work. A lot of tedious work. Sometimes it makes you think, like, is it even worth doing? And even if you, like, make the perfect game, finally coming back to the new stores and being officially back, well, sometimes people just are not gonna be interested because they're just gonna either get PlayStation Plus and play it there, or I don't know what else. But honestly, I don't regret my decision buying those games, really. I mean, the PlayStation 3 emulator is... I think it's banger. Like, it's simple, it's, like... What's crazy to me is that they still update PlayStation 3 to this day. I mean, there hasn't been an update for some time, but they still update it. Okay, something weird happened. They still update it, and it still works. Like, it... Like, the fact that the story is... Oh, here we go, we found the door. Yeah, as I was saying, it's crazy that they still update it, they still keep it alive. And that's what... Actually, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Okay, we got all the effects I have. Oh shit, sorry. I didn't mean to press that one. Okay, yeah. It's nice to see that they still update PlayStation 3. And I mean, like, the PlayStation 3 is, like, one of the most, like... I don't want to be one of those people like, oh yeah, we're the greatest console of all time. I think it is, like, really special for what it can actually do. I think it's quite impressive and amazing. Okay, anyway. Classic pinch the cheeks just so you make sure that you're actually in a dream. And we're back. This was... Wow, I've been recording for more than an hour. Wow. Cool game. Elias, honestly, you did a fucking amazing job. Really. I don't know if he's going to see this. Probably not, but... It's fine, honestly. It's a really cool experience, cool game. I really had a blast playing this. Go check it out for yourself, guys. Honestly, go check it out for yourself. Really. It's nice. It's a nice experience. I'm impressed. I'm glad that there are games coming out for PlayStation 1. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. Really, it means a lot. I cannot wait to start a new series with a secret game that I'm not gonna talk about. But yeah, you have to wait and see. Of course, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, guys, of course, you know what you gotta do. Leave the like. If you have something else to say about this video or something else, whatever, leave a comment down below. I will gladly read it, of course. And also, subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos and to support me. It would be really appreciated. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope I will see you guys soon. Anyway, guys, take care, and yeah, goodbye.